Yeah, true factor. Can't stress us, man. We had to check up. Just get it together, then you won't be on the sector. Pop it, pop it, not you. Pop it, pop it, pop it. Can't stop it, clock it. Dragging hoes across the floor, I guess we mopping. Must be wearing keys. Tidy bitches, lip popping. Can't be calling for me, cause I'm calling up Key and we got all the tea. Cause bitches that ain't even paying they bills or take care of their kids ain't talking to me. Won't stress her, getting bags, I'm a collector. Had to check her, now she mad, she on the sector. Pop it, not you. Stop it, pop it, can't top it, clock it. Dragging hoes across the floor, I guess we mopping. Must be wearing heels.
Pay me my money. Now, Lucci. Daddy. Bestie, throw it on. It's my B-Day. Bestie, throw it on. I'm saucy, turn me up. 20s, 50s, drop the coin. Pay me. It's my B-Day. Bestie, throw it on. I'm saucy, turn me up. 20s, 50s, drop the coin. That love me. That love me. That love me. Go off like it's a B-Day. That love me. Bust it down. That love me. Run it. That love me. Who's she daddy? Baby daddy. I don't want him, his dress is nasty. For autism, such a baddie. Big juicy gut, lace mattress, BJ sex. But the mattress ain't looking at your man, I wrote him backwards. Hickeys on his Adam's apple. He chose me like I'm a raffle. I ain't stingy, so I do not give a F. Still her man and make him text you, I'm the best. You mad? He wanna lick the icing on this birthday cake, yeah. Fashion over, they can't see me like a blur. And I'm pretty, hello kitty, hello purr. Really rockin', he like chocolate on his beard. Turn me up, why these bitches being weird? It's my B-Day, bestie, throw it on. I'm saucy, turn me up. 20s, 50s, drop them coins. It's my B-Day, bestie, throw it on. I'm saucy, turn me up. 20s, 50s, drop them coins. Da-da love me. Da-da love me. Da-da love me. Go off like it's a B-Day. Da-da love me. Bust it down. Da-da love me. Da-da love me. Da-da love me. Go off like it's a B-Day.
All right. I hope y'all ready for the show. D up in the motherfucking building. All right. We got Crystal Lucci. Of course, I got her backstage. I'm going to pull her up on the stage in a few minutes. I want to say hey to my friends and my family. I love you guys. Carisha, shout out to Carisha. Carisha, we love you. Gotcha up in the motherfucking building. I know V is up in the building. Chase Batty. I know my sisters is up in the building already. Honey, y'all make sure y'all follow Crystal Lucci, her YouTube channel or whatever. And her Instagram is going to be posted up in the chat throughout. Living. Hey, baby. Of course, Batty Boop. Hey, boo. V. I am terrific. Hey, dear. Hey, y'all. I missed y'all. Cindy. Zell. I see podcasts, but I don't see podcasts. But I see Zell. It's saying podcast. So, hey, podcast. Marlene. Hey, dear. Hello, D. I got mixed up. I called you Batty, but Batty, hello to you. Hey. Mocha. Hey, baby. Hey, y'all. Sheena up in the building. Listen, right? Nene. Hey, baby. Look, somebody shirt came back. So one of my t-shirt winners, and it wasn't the recent winners or whatever, because this is the packaging that looks like I sent out before or whatever. I don't want to, I think it's open. I'm not sure or whatever. I don't want to say your real name because that's what I got up here. So whoever didn't receive their t-shirt, please contact me or whatever. You can hit me up on Instagram, key.lips. and we could get this shit straightened out. I could send you it back. But the only thing is you would have to pay for it or whatever. Once I send it out one time, if it comes back, it's your responsibility to pay for it to get it again. If not, we'll be raffling off another t-shirt. Okay. Yes, Nene, my Shar. Hey, Ma. How you doing? I have my granddaughters tonight, so I will be listening. Okay, Ma. Thank you for your support. Yes, smash that like button for your girl. Make sure. Oh my God! Look, my sister is not modded. Wait a minute. Let me do this, Chase. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I had to fix that real quick. Living. I think I said living. Did sometimes, y'all, these names, it feel like I'm saying the same names. Nija, hey, baby. LJ, hey, sis. Okay, look, because I want to hurry up and get into the show. Warrior up in the fucking building. Virgo, Omar. Okay, my sisters is up in here. Let them know. All right. These motherfuckers love dope. I just want to say that real quick before I start the show. They love dope. We could be nowhere near and shit, and we is mentioned so fucking weird. Like, tell me we ain't motherfucking making a stain on this bitch. Tell me we ain't. Okay, I love it. I love it. I love hearing our names somewhere. We ain't got shit to do with. Ain't none of our people in the chat or none of that shit. Just be crazy. Okay, okay, Geraldine. Hey, Geraldine. Hey, dear. Oh, God, I missed y'all. Vanessa, open, open. I think that was your shirt or whatever. Now I see podcast. Danetta. Okay, let me see. Ah, Rock up in the building. Hey, Rock. Hey, baby. Rock with lock. What? Bitch made her pick up the mic. I was like, go ahead, sis. I am not mad. Go ahead, sis. Sometimes a bitch make you do it. You heard? Sometimes they make you fucking do it. I was like, go ahead, Rock. Deetra. Okay, okay, okay. Let me see. Let me see. I think I got everybody. Okay. Okay. So we about to get into it. I'm gonna um I'm gonna bring my guest forward. Let's introduce her or whatever. You guys, I have been bringing a little bit of Crystal to you guys. People in the Atlanta area, y'all have heard of her because she is tearing it up right now. I'm telling you, she is tearing it the fuck up in Atlanta right now, honey. So, is that it? Let me see. No, I'm not. Okay, no, that's what the. Okay, where's that? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. And I want to say prayers to Coco because she's in the midst of that storm down there down south or whatever. So prayers to my sister or whatever. We gotta send Coco some love, y'all, because y'all know Coco being here tearing shit up. But she is not gonna be with us tonight because she is dealing with the power outage and all of that stuff that's going on in Georgia.
My B-Day, Bestie throw it on. I'm saucy, turn me up. 20s, 50s, drop them coins. Pay me. It's my B-Day, Bestie throw it on. I'm saucy, turn me up. 20s, 50s, drop them coins. God, I love me.
Okay, so we got Crystal Lalucci in the building. How you doing, Crystal?
Hi, what's up, girly? Thanks for having me.
Oh no, thank you for being here with us. Girl, I'm so happy to have you here on my platform. Thank you. I want to say thank you. That's first and foremost.
Of course. You're welcome. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that you asked me to be here.
Oh, that's so sweet. Girl, you the bomb. Stop, okay?
Sure.
I know you grew up in Philly, so I heard you was from Philly. So really right now I live in Pennsylvania, but I am far from Philly. Like I'm up by Scranton, the Scranton area. Like that area or whatever. So yeah, but I heard you was from Philly. Were you born and raised in Philly?
I was definitely born and partially raised in Philly, but most of my childhood was definitely in South Jersey. But you know, when you like tri-state is like all connected. So even when I moved to Jersey, I still was back and forth in Philly. I went to school out there. I went to a couple schools out there, and all my family is out there. So it's all the same to me.
Oh
Philly,
my God.
Jersey.
Yes, you so I'm a Jersey girl. I'm born and
Okay,
raised
what
in
part of
Jersey.
Jersey?
Okay. I'm born and raised from Newark. I'm from Newark. Or from Essex County, basically. Or
Okay,
whatever.
near Brick
So
City.
yes. Yes, girl, you're right. It's like all the same. We be right there. We don't really be going nowhere really. Or
Right.
whatever.
It's all connected. Like everybody is like, you got cousins in Philly, you got cousins in Jersey.
Yes. Yes. So how did you get down there to Georgia? Is that just because of the music?
It definitely was just because of the music. My
Oh,
sister came down first, and then I saw that it was just a nice area, a nice market to be in if you have like a talent or a business. So I came down to join her, and it's strictly for music, yeah. Strictly.
nice. Nice, 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 nice. And you know what? I just want to say shout out to OBH, ARAB and them and Rocky and them doing their thing down there in Philly or
Hmm.
whatever. Definitely. So girl, you got a baby face. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh my God, of course. Oh my God. Of course you are. You look younger than that though. But of course you are. Oh my
Abs-
God. Yes.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so no kids or whatever, none of that, right?
Nah, no kids, none of that. You know what
Right,
I'm
right. Not even
saying?
thinking about that right now, right?
I mean, I would pull a Cardi in a heartbeat and have one and still hustle and bustle like Nicki and everybody, but I'm just waiting for the right person to come along,
Right,
kind of thing.
right, right, homegirl, right? Okay, okay. So how long have you been doing this music? How long have you been doing your music?
I've been doing music all my life. Like my mom was a writer, my sister obviously is a writer, and it's just something that's always been like a part of me. I know it sounds corny,
Mm.
but I started
No, it
doing like
doesn't.
yeah, like it's just something that's always been a part of me. Like even in school, where like at lunch tables and shit. Can I cuss or no?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
girl, you could curse. Have the fucking truth. You could curse.
In school or whatever, we would just be writing and going back and forth with little raps of who rap better than who. So it's just like even before that, like it it was just something that I've always been like a part of. Like my dad wrote for the paper, so writing is in his blood. My mom wrote
Wow.
for a couple papers when she was in college, and I would just say it's in my DNA.
Wow. I would say that too. Wow, wow.
Yeah,
So so,
definitely,
so
definitely.
look, so if somebody, well, what was you about to say? Go ahead, because I don't want to cut you off. I
No, no,
hate
no,
when
you didn't cut me off. I was just gonna say definitely, it's definitely a part of my blood. Go ahead,
right.
baby.
So now if somebody asked you like, what do you mostly rap about? What kind of music do you make? What would you say?
I would say that I'm more so a concept artist where I take a
Mm,
specific concept and then I circle around that and put it into a song. Like I try to do stuff that is something that I experience that somebody can relate to or been through. I don't just try to do like the I'm cute, I got the Louis bag raps. I try to do raps about like breakups, exes, family, and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying?
right, right. Things that we could all relate to, right? Because that's
Right,
music that's gonna pump or
right.
whatever. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so how did you get put on?
Like I said, back out in Philly or whatever, we would have like the venues or whatever, the showcases or whatever, and then like a lot of the guys would be out there. Gilly at the time, he would pop through there. Um, Meek at the time, Meek would be around the city a lot, and we would just kind of like go to these little areas where like the guys would be, the major Philly movers would be, and just like
Right.
do our thing or whatever, and then just word of mouth, and then just keep sticking to it and sticking to it, and then just taking something that you enjoy doing it and making it like a brand. So I took making little raps up in school and stuff into making myself into an artist. And
Wow.
then with that, I just met DJs and other rappers and
Yeah.
producers and people along the way who gravitated towards me. And then we
Mm.
worked together and just I grew myself into the person that I am now, which is La Luchi Mateo.
All right. Okay. All right. I love it. So now I heard you because I've been checking you out, girl. That's what I do. When I have
Yes.
somebody on my platform, I have to go check them out, see what I'm working with. So I heard on in an interview that you did, I heard you talk about dating. And I like what you said about how in the beginning you never told guys, but now you tell them about your fame and all that. Tell me why. Like, what's the difference between before you not telling guys and you telling guys now?
So when I'm dating somebody, and in the past I realized, like, if I try to hide it, and just try to be like me, just a more filtered down version of me, I'm like not really my true self. And then I have to try to be this cookie cutter version of Crystal, but Crystal isn't really cookie cutter version. And then it's
Right.
like, okay, I'm trying to explain to people why you see pictures of me like this, why if we go out to eat, well, how come you can't eat two slices of pizza today? And then I'm trying to not really say, oh, I can't eat two slices of pizza because I have a show this weekend and I don't want to be bloated. It's almost like it's like playing Superman, and I cannot do it. I cannot do it. It's literally like you're trying to hide and be somebody else. So now if I meet a guy and I get into a relationship, literally the first thing I'm gonna let a man know is I am an artist, I am a rapper, I make music, I perform, I go to different places to perform. I am around men all the time and reach out to me on my social medias all the time. I am also around women. Um, my sister and a dog. This is something that's part of me. It's always going to be a part of me, and you have to be okay with it. And not only okay, but I want somebody that's also going to be supportive of it. And in the past, it's just almost like, if I'm fucking with somebody and they not supportive of it, it almost feels like, well, damn, like, is you a op? Am I corny? Like, what's going on? Like, I feel like if two people are together and if somebody like loves you, then it should be whatever you got going on, they should be your number one cheerleader, your partner. Besides your family and friends, your partner should be your number one cheerleader. Like, I don't care if you're an OnlyFans model. I don't care if you sell water on the street in Atlanta. I don't care if you sell flowers or freaking candles. I literally don't care. Your partner should be behind you, because it's so much conflict if they're not. And I was running into so much conflict and
Mm.
and trying to pursue somebody, or having someone pursue me, and they're not understanding. Okay, you don't even know where I was. I was in a situation once where I had a show. I did a show. I think it was a Wednesday, and the person was like, "Oh, how was your week? You didn't even know I had a show on Wednesday. That's not
Wow.
it. That is not how you fucking me. You dating me. We together, but you didn't even
Right.
know I had a show this past Wednesday. So that means you didn't see the show. You didn't check on my social media to watch the live stream. You didn't share
Right.
the live stream. You weren't there, obviously. So let alone you not being there, you didn't even support me. That's not gonna work, because just like everybody got kids, my aspirations and my goals are my kids. So just like y'all get
Say
into
that.
relationships and y'all want people to support your kids, my goals are my kids. So if you can't support my kids, you can't be with me.
Woo, girl, I love the way you say that. Yes, I have to agree with you. I so have to agree with you.
It's the same thing
But
if you have kids. If you messing with somebody and they really
yeah,
not, yeah, if they're not supportive that you're a parent, how is it really going to work? It might work for a little bit, but after a while, the veil's going to come down, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
this really not a good fit for either of us.
And I like how you said that your goals are like your kids. I love that. I wish I thought of that before I had kids. If I would have thought of that when I was your age, honey. Okay.
You can
Yes.
still, and you can still
Dude,
have your goals.
I like how you nurturing them though. And I just love how you said that. I
Thank
love that.
you.
So being that you're so sexy and you're beautiful and you
I
rap
am.
about and you rap about sex sometimes. Do you get stalkers?
Um, yeah, well,
Give us a
it's weird.
backstory. A little bit. You ain't gotta tell us everything.
So I get like a lot of women who approach me and they want me to do like they want me to like do them and their man. I don't know why I get so many girls that be like, oh yeah, it's so weird. And it's like, ew. Like I don't
Oh
want to
my
have sex
god.
with yes, I get a lot of women who approach me and they want me to be in their bed. They want me to swing with them. That's what I get a lot of lately. A lot of women trying to date me, a lot of girls trying to get at me. I
Yeah.
feel like because I'm so bossy and so assertive, a lot of people would be like, "Oh, I bet you she got a million blah blah blahs in her inbox, whatever." To be honest, I wouldn't say it's a million. A lot of people already know off the bat just because of like things like this, my interviews, my music. I'm serious
Right.
about my shit. I'm serious about my brand, my business. If we're not really talking about collabs, making money, going into the studio, if you're not coming the way you supposed to be coming, they don't come. They already know.
Right.
So I really don't have stalkers because they already know you can't really stalk a boss because
I know that's right.
you can't stalk a boss. You already know if you stalk a boss, you gotta come correct. You know, bosses like this, they like that. I got my Pellegrino water right now, and
Right.
they already know they're intimidated. So the
Right.
men that do approach, they know, but most of the times I don't really get stalkers because they
Right.
niggas know who to play with basically, and niggas know I don't play that game. They
I
can't
know
play
that's
with me.
right.
Yeah, no, don't play with me.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. So what's Miss Lalucci's favorite thing to do when you're not performing? What's a regular day for you?
So a regular day is I wake up, I do my facials, I put on my serums and my creams, and I like to go and get lattes or oat milk with my sister, and then I might go get like brunch, and then like we'll come back to the house and we'll do like a nice cardio or a hit workout. Then after that, take another shower, maybe take a nap for a little bit, go see a movie or watch like Netflix and stuff and chill with my sister. And then after that, we might like go out to like a scene or whatever, like go get a drink, something cutesy like a Mai Tai. That's like a typical day. Like if I'm not
Soft
doing
girl era. You in your soft girl era right now, and I love it. Go ahead. You
if
you
we're not
are
if I'm not booked, that's like pretty much like that's what I did today. Me and my sister, we woke up, we had our latte, we got a couple things from the market, then we came back and we made Italian tonight. We made like some rustic Italian bread, some little Mediterranean rings, a little romaine salad, and then we have
mm,
our like Pellegrino water and our little cheesecake. And then later we're just gonna probably just like watch a movie. That's like a typical day if I'm not like doing La Lucci stuff.
right. I love it. I do. I do, girl. You doing your thing for real, for real. So look, how many albums do you have?
So I have one, and it's only like it's an EP, it's six songs up there, so on platforms. It's
Mm,
called Casino. But I have a lot of singles and just like cover songs because I'm the type of artist right now where I'm just recording and dropping and dropping and dropping and kind of like trying to get a feel of my audience to see
right.
like what they like. What are they vibing to? Are they vibing to like my hood stuff, my pop stuff, my sexy stuff? That's what I'm doing now. So I'm not really into doing albums at the moment, but
Right.
don't get it misconstrued. I definitely
Okay.
have albums. I have them written. I'm a hardcore writer. So if somebody was to be
See
like,
that.
okay, give me an album next week, that's easy.
Okay. You know what? Most Philly rappers are hardcore writers.
Oh yeah.
Most of
I,
them are hardcore writers. A lot of people don't know that or whatever, but a lot of Philly rappers are hardcore writers. It's nothing to have about 20 notebooks like for them. I have witnessed that myself. Like I have seen a lot of Philly rappers that the writing is just like crazy. Crazy.
yeah, I tell people all the time, like Philadelphia is definitely home of the spitters. Like you
Hmm.
definitely gonna get somebody who gonna give you like 50 bars and like
Okay.
in a whole song. You be like, whoa, nigga, slow down.
Yes, really, 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 like nigga, you gotta break that down to two songs or something.
Right. Like stop trying to give
Seriously,
us
I'm
your whole life
telling you,
struggle. It'd be
they
crazy.
definitely right. They hardcore with it, and I love it because a lot is some so much talented. It's so much talent down there.
Oh
Like
yeah.
period. That's one thing that I do love about Philly. I love the culture, and music is one of them.
Yeah. And the cheesesteaks.
Yes, girl. Islam too. I'm Muslim, so you know I love it down there. That's like my heart
Hmm.
down there. What's the biggest show you've done?
So I've done quite a few big shows. Like aside from one of my biggest monumental shows was probably my sister's live with Carisha show, where I did the CeeLo Green event where CeeLo was at the show. That was pretty big.
Yeah.
I did another show here in Atlanta, not too recently, the celebrity basketball game. That was pretty decent. I liked that. It was a lot of people
Mm,
there. Yeah, it was a lot of big names in the building. And that was pretty cool being able to perform at a basketball event because it's like it's different than like a fashion show
right.
or yeah. But I done so many shows. It's hard to really say which one of them was the biggest because
Mm,
even sometimes it'd be like a crowd or audience of like maybe not too many, but the quality of the people that's in there. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be like
right.
producers or like background people or movers and shakers. So
Right.
I'm grateful for every show I did.
I know that's right. So now we talked about where you grew up at and everything like that. So how did you grow up? A single parent home? I heard you speak about your dad. Or did you grow up in a two parent home? How did you grow up?
I grew up in a two-parent home. I grew up with my mom and my dad. They were
Uh-huh.
married for years, years,
Beautiful.
golly. So I seen it all. I, I talk about this a lot. I'm definitely humbled and appreciative of my upbringing because it's like I've had conversations before. A lot of these kids will never have the ability to say, "Mommy, where's daddy?" or "Daddy, can you tell mommy I want that?" Like I was that kid that would go to daddy, and then if dad was acting corny, go to mom, like, "Mom, can I get lunch money?" And then if she was acting corny, then I just steal the lunch money out my dad's pockets. Like that's
That is
like,
you are so right. You are so right because you know what they make statistic make that so far fetched, you know? So it's
uh-huh.
beautiful for somebody for you to actually say like I grew up with my mom and my dad, you know what I'm saying? And you grew up in Philly, you know, and you're black. So that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful. We need to normalize that. We really do. We need to
Yeah, thank
normalize that.
you. Yeah, I do think we need to normalize it. Yeah, I definitely had memories like Christmas and, you know, my mom's brother, my uncle acting like he was Santa to get us to tell him what we wanted, and then us leaving cookies out, and dad ate the cookies, acting like Santa was real. Like I grew up with all that TV shit you see with families
Nice.
and stuff. Yeah, I grew up with all
Yes.
of that. Yeah, mom putting a
Yes.
dollar under my pillow when the tooth fall out, and then dad taking us to school and all of that. I had a lot of good vibes and good memories growing up with my family. I really did. I'm really honored and appreciative of everything that they sacrificed for me and my siblings.
Nice. Nice. Shout out to your parents, girl. Shout out to
Hey,
your parents. Okay, so look, we got one question. I am terrific one day. I usually don't take questions, but I do want you to answer this question. Do you consider writing a rap freestyling or do you consider it off the dome? What do you consider freestyling?
so I still feel like there's an element of freestyling, even if you wrote something and recite it. Here's why.
Right. Go ahead.
Why? Because nobody's a robot. A lot of times when you write something, you might not remember it. So you still have to improvise, or you still may have to freestyle a few bars or however many bars until you can remember what you wrote. And then sometimes you probably just forgot the whole thing, and which I've seen and which has happened to me, and you got to freestyle. But I consider a freestyle to be basically anything off the dome, whether you've written it or not. Some people may say, no, a freestyle is something you've never written, totally off the dome. I disagree. To me, my version of a freestyle is anything off the dome, whether you've written it or not. Because the way you deliver it, the way it's going to come off, it's going to sound like a freestyle. When artists think of freestyle rapping is something that's off the dome. It's a topic, or it's a idea or experience that you're verbally, lyrically delivering without a beat. That is the definition of freestyle rapping. It doesn't really matter whether it's something you're coming up with on the spot or something you've written.
Right,
So
right. And you know what? And you're so right, because sometimes I read shit, girl, and then I forget what the fuck I just read. I gotta read it again. I
right,
hate that shit.
right.
Right. Sometimes the mind could just forget or whatever. And
Oh
sometimes you
yeah.
could think of something so fucking cool and then forget. Like you're so right. You're right. It could be both. You're so right. It could be both. You are so right. Okay, so what artists have you linked with?
It's so like weird out here because I want to work with so many people. I have put the ideas out there,
Mhm.
and I don't know, a lot of some females have messaged back and hit my team back. Some don't, which is fine. But right now I have a collab with a California artist, The Bachelor. I worked with a couple Philly
Wait, say the
artists.
name again, because it went out. Say the name again.
Oh, excuse me, a California artist. His name is The Bachelor. I collabed with him. He's from Cali. He's pretty big. He's decent.
Okay.
Um, Papio from Philly. I collabed
Nice.
with him on a
Nice.
song. Uh-huh. I'm in the talks right now with a female from out Alabama. She's pretty dope. But other than that, I don't really have any collabs other than
Right.
those two that I
Right.
could think of.
Right. 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 Some of the greatest don't even collab, girl, at first. So now, do you have any admirers in the game? Any crushes? Do you have any crushes? Cause I got a crush
Yeah.
on Nas, girl.
So I'm not going to say his name, but one of my biggest crushes, he a rapper or whatever. I really liked him. He is really cute. And he
Mm.
was in my DM, and we were like talking, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is my rap crush." And we are talking, and oh my God, like my heart is gonna bust out of my chest. But like he called and played me. I was like, "Oh my God, what the fuck? How the fuck did you play La Lucci Mateo? Like, how did you play?" Wait, he didn't play me. I think just he has a lot. He had a lot going on. He just like me, just getting out of a relationship.
Right. And in the
Yeah,
game, he's in the game just like you.
he's
So it's
big.
like,
He's bigger than me. He's bigger than me. So he out of
wow.
the country. Yeah, he out. I can't say his name obviously, but
Right.
he out of the country a lot, and he was real
Mhm.
cool about it, and basically put the ball out there. It was like, well, I still kind of want. I still want to link up. I still want to connect, but I just felt like I wasn't the priority. I'm not the priority. And that's fine because like I said, he has a lot going on, but I
Right.
would never put myself in a situation again in a relationship if I'm not the priority. It will be
Say that.
an
Say that,
absolute
girl.
I will never put myself in a situation or a relationship again if I cannot be a priority. I do not care what you have going on in your life. I'm gonna say it again. I do not care what you have going on in your life.
Oh,
If you
that's right.
cannot make me a priority, do not message me. Like I
All
said,
right.
understand I am a boss.
That's
And
how real
priority
women move.
it's a must. It's a must.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Always put yourself first. I like that. So now, what lessons have you learned so far in this industry?
Keep your mouth closed.
Mm.
keep
Mm.
your
I
keep
can I
your
can feel
mouth
that.
closed.
Okay. Okay.
Keep your mouth. It don't matter what happened behind the scene. It don't matter. It don't even matter if you got burnt out of a couple thousand. I don't care if you got burnt out to $3,000. I don't care if you
Mm.
got scammed. I don't care who did you wrong. Shut the fuck up. Keep
Mm.
working. Keep hustling. Keep pushing. The ones that be
That's,
running their mouth, you don't hear from them forever. It's only
no,
one
you don't.
major artist. One major artist who I can count today who still booked and busy from being messy, and that's because she do Bruja and she got that dark magic, and that's Azealia Banks. Shout out to Azealia Banks. I fuck with her,
Shout out to
but
Azealia. I like Azealia.
I like you, sweetie, but you fucking messy. I'm saying it on live. I do not care, honey. Baby girl, you're messy. You come at every major artist. You always running your mouth, but she's talented and she's still booked and busy. Shout out to Miss Banks. She was just performing or whatever in London. I saw some of the footage online and she's still killing it. But aside from her, I see so many artists doing it and they run their
Mhm,
mouth with the ka 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 ka. And it's like,
mhm.
and then they fall off because it's like what my nigga Hole say. This is a secret society, and all they ask is trust. Shut your mouth. We all going to get burnt out here, like we are. We all going to be victims of something in this industry. This industry is shady times three. It is
Right,
shady. It is impossible for you to be a female rapper or a female artist, or even a male, even an artist, an entertainer, or an actor. Any form of a comedian, it is impossible for something shady not to happen to you. Play the
right.
game,
I have to agree with that. I have
shut your mouth, and keep going.
right, right, right. That's good advice. That's actually I was gonna
I
ask
don't know
you,
if it's good, but that's my
but
advice because I
that's a
see other
lesson that
artists
you've
run their
learned.
mouth and they
Right,
run off. They get
right.
ran out.
Okay, okay. I've seen that too. So that will be that's a good lesson that you've seen and you've learned. So, what advice
Mhm.
would you give a young, inspired singer who want to get into this music industry?
I would say build your team first. Don't write
Mm,
nothing, don't record nothing, don't drop
mm,
nothing. Build your team first. And when I say build your team, get you a dope photographer, get you somebody that's going to do your videos, get you somebody or two or three people that's always going to come out to every show you do. It don't matter if somebody booked you in Alaska. They got a passport, they have the freedom and the ability to travel with you. That's going to be your little street team. Then also get you somebody, get you two or three people that's going to work socials for you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to work your socials, but every post you make, they're going to share it, they're going to inspire it, they're going to promote it, whatever, whatever. Get you somebody that's going to go in the studio with you and kind of, even if you don't need them to write because you're a good writer, somebody that could just, kind of listen to what you came up with and say, well, maybe you should say it like this. So get you somebody that's on your production side like that. Get you a home based studio because you need a studio. I could call my uncle right now and be like, yo, I need a session
mm.
ASAP. He gonna be like, all right, pull up and plug me in. That's what you want as an artist. You need a studio you can pull up to if you don't have a laptop and you're not on if you don't got the Apple shit plugins and you ain't doing this shit that shit on yourself, you gotta get that thing down pat too. Get you somebody that's gonna tell you about you and be honest. Somebody that's gonna let you know, okay, this wig is tacky. This not the look for you. I don't like pink pastel colors on you. Well, right now you look too skinny. Right now you too
Mm.
fat. Right now I think you need to work with somebody that's gonna really, and I don't care if he's a gay guy, but somebody who understands the beauty of a woman, or if you're a male singer, the essence and the beauty of a man on how you're supposed to look. Your look is everything. I don't know why these girls
Right,
do not understand that. Your look is everything. It's going, your look will get you there so much faster than your talent. Because let's be honest, nobody cares about what you're saying anymore. They don't. Look
right,
at the
right.
bullshit you hear.
Absolutely right.
They don't.
You are absolutely right. Wow. Wow, Crystal, I have to. Oh my God, girl. Thank you. Thank you for coming through for us. Thank you so much. The Truth Sector definitely, we definitely loves you over here, girl. And what I want you to do, I want you to say, because I'm going to take this clip, I want you to say, I'm Crystal Lucci and I'm rolling with DDirty.
I'm Priscilla Lucci, and I'm rolling with DDirty.
All right. Crystal, thank you for coming up on my platform. Guys, follow Crystal. Her Instagram and her YouTube is in the chat. So guys, make sure you go over there and you follow her. Check her
Follow me,
out.
follow me, follow me, please. I love my followers. I will follow you back, I promise. CRYSTALLALUCCI.
And she's
Okay.
on every platform. I've put her on every platform, Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff. Check her
Mm-hmm.
out or whatever. And right now, birthday is trending. So thank you, Crystal Ilucci. And you have a great day, baby.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Ciao.
Bye bye. Okay, so that shit was banging. Shout out to Crystal for coming through. I'm gonna just see what y'all talking about a little bit, and then I'm gonna get up off of here. Carisha up in the fucking building. I just now getting to Carisha comments. Carisha, we love you. Carisha, thank you. One of the hardest rappers in Atlanta. I have to agree. She tearing it up. When I went to check her out, it was never ending. I was like, oh my God, okay, this girl is gonna be interesting. And she definitely came up here and was so interesting. And I'm happy I had her here. You know, I really am. Or whatever. I have to say that. The way this platform is going, I love it. I love it, guys. And without y'all, this shit would be nothing. So shout out to y'all first. Who will want to collab? Oh, well, it's all true. Crystal, you're funny. She was so funny, right? I like that. My place, Mr. Lucy. I'm slapping him. So it looks like y'all had a good time. Y'all had a good time up in here. So thank y'all for coming through. Y'all know I love y'all or whatever. Y'all can catch me on my second channel where I'll be dragging bitches to when Sunday. Cause I got shit going on, y'all. I see all the fuck shit that's been going around. But listen, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little something in my life and shit or whatever. Like I met somebody, we trying to get to know each other and shit. I'm doing shit over here in my real life or whatever. So I really don't give a fuck really what's going on with YouTube right now or whatever. That's not my life and shit or whatever. So I see the fuckery. And there's always gonna be some fuckery and shit. And I'll catch y'all Sunday and shit when I'm dragging the motherfuckers on my other channel. I'm dirty and I'm out.
Yeah, true factor. Can't stress us, man. We had to check up. Let's get it together, then you won't be on the sector. Pop it, not you. Pop it, can't stop it. Clock it, dragging hoes across the floor. I guess we popping. Must be wearing key lips. Tidy bitches, lips popping. Can't be calling for me, cause I'm calling up Key and we got all the tea. Cause bitches that ain't even paying their bills or take care of their kids ain't talking to me. Won't stress her, getting bags, I'm a collector. Had to check her, now she mad, she on the sector. Pop it, not you.